Hi. So, in the past week, I invented the persona of Dominik Glockner, a German Formula One racer that doesn't speak English and is also really bad at making moral decisions since his championship win. So, it sort of got to his head. But anyway, um, sort of taking on and creating this persona for a week, it was really interesting, and I was forced to learn some things that I don't think I would have otherwise. For instance, I didn't really know anything about Formula One when I started this. I just thought I knew it was a one of the huge deal leagues. That's about it. So I looked it up, and actually, all of the dates that I have for races or all the places that I named, they're actual accurate dates of races and places, and I learned all about Formula One and all the teams and everything. I thought that was cool. Also, I actually sort of had to cross dress to make all the pictures of Dominic. Those are all me. And I learned that boxers don't fit into skinny jeans. So that was really unfortunate. But it was a lesson I learned. Nonetheless, with Dominic, I tried to pick qualities that I myself don't have just to see if I could make it more believable and make him more real. And, for instance, he's a man. And I've had people oh, where'd you get this picture? It's like, well, I took it. And they're like, who is it? Well, it's me. And I don't know if it's really that obvious, but so he's a man, for one. And two, he's an avid drinker and a partier, and he doesn't care about society, and he sets garbage fires and gives alcohol to children. And but he used to be good, so there's that. Um, One of my favorite things that kind of led me into knowing I was working on this project enough is that one of the fellow students from Art 110, when I friend requested them from Dominic's profile on Facebook, they sent me a message and they were like, "Oh, not to be rude, but who are you?" And I thought that was funny because it was one of the Art 110 people that they knew that this whole counterfactual identity project was going on and that everyone has been friending everyone. So that I just thought that was cool that she had to ask who I was, and then I had to respond, "Oh, I'm a counterfactual identity from Art 110. I thought that was cool. As to someone existing only on the internet, I do think that's possible. Not in the sense that I exist because dimensions and mass and whatnot, but to other people you can exist. Especially to the extent that someone can relate with you, or that someone can observe your actions. They don't know if that person is real or not, and most of the time we just assume that they are real. So for instance, Second Life. People constantly on there are making representations of themselves or of what they want to be, but there's also the freedom to explore other identities, and everyone has that urge every now and then to know what it feels like to be someone else. But to the other people that you encounter, you are that someone else. They don't know you, they don't know who you really are. You are that person. And so yes, I think it's completely possible to exist just on the internet. It's kind of hard with a larger scale. I was trying to make a fallen celebrity, and even though it is European and probably wouldn't be that well media covered in the United States, it was still kind of difficult to fake, but I did what I could. So this whole experience, taking on a whole different identity for a week, it made me look at things differently, especially from Dominic's point of view, because he's just so cynical, and I would talk to my friends and I'd get into that bro mode, or I'd talk to other people from Art 110 as Dominic, and it would be it would just be so arrogant and different, but it was really interesting to experience that for a week. And this whole existence, you know, I've kind of become attached to Dominic, and I don't think I'm gonna delete his Facebook when we're done with this, because to me it's kind of like, it's like a memory of being him, but it's also a trophy of, yeah, I did this, I made a person. So, okay, that's it for this week.